MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Michael Brantley.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Stepping into the box, Jordan Alvarez. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. The 0-1 delivery. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the play.
Here's a curveball blocked by Zunino. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, George Springer.
George Springer.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And that misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind at a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is line to left. Meadows will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
So digging in now, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, number 25. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A bouncer to the left side. Wendell has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, you know, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Low is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hunter Renfroe.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2. Fastball well outside. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Willy Adames, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Verlander pauses. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And it's 1-1. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters
high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Joey Wendell, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Gurriel gloves it, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, no outfielder, Austin.
Back to the top of the order now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Kiermaier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. In there, and it's 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Martin Maldonado is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
And the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able. Ready for another chance. Brandon Lowe. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
So stepping in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Meadows moves over. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And Costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Springer, the runner at second with one away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And their runners at the corners now.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, the manager has signaled both the infielders and the outfield to shift hard to the right. Let's see if this guy at the plate can beat the shift. The 1-0 home. Hops this one up. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The first baseman, number 10.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy out of the game before he hurts someone.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count now, a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nick Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball runs inside and gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Jose Alvarado will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 46. Okay.
Alex Bregman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Next to the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Number 40 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Rays, number
Josh Reddick will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
No strike.
What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here.
The first baseman, number 10.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Kevin Kiermaier, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double
now
switch.
Center field, number 39, Kevin Kiermaier. This change for the Rays.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, this one's by him to the backstop. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Last half of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
The batter, number 1.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Willie Adames.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Blake Snell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting, number 40.
Digging in, number 40. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still look. Blake Snell will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 4.
Charlie Morton will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Yulieski
Yonny Chirinos is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
72, Yonny Chirinos.
Chaz Rowe is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Ryan Yarbrough is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
48, Ryan Yarbrough.
First offering on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. In the dirt here, throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hopped up. Number 25 is there. One away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Morton. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The left fielder, number 23.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Oh, but they throw it away at second.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brantley at third with 2 away. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
In now, Alex Bregman. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And now a run comes across.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner back standing. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Sean Gilmartin will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Josh Reddick is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Altuve, a hit in 2 tries so far. 1-0 the count. Diego Castillo will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 63, Diego.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you played the game.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Digging in, Jordan Alvarez. He singled his last time up. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Maldonado on third. Altuve on second. Brantley at first. 2 out in the inning. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called. And it's going to come at the worst possible time as that will advance all 3 runners. The 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Grounded to the right. Kiermaier scoops it up. Oh, he makes the stop. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Here's George Springer. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game. Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Now the 2-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Number 1, shortstop Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him, and the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. Weak. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 6 in a row. Get this clown out of here. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Reddick at third, Gurriel at second, Maldonado on at first with 2 down. Runners back. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out, bases loaded. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. And again a throw, and he's back easily. And again a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. 2 out, bases loaded. Once more a throw over, just keeping him close. Another throw over, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, and he's back standing. And again a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And yet another throw over, runner back standing. Bases are loaded here, 2 down, and he'll get back in standing. Another throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out, bases loaded. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The 3-0. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Into the box, Michael Brantley working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. And yet another throw over, back in standing. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. And he'll step off and go to third here, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. And yet another balk here is going to bring in a run. I mean, where's the pitching coach? Shades of 1988. This is getting ridiculous. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. Rowe is there, and the inning is over. So let's see, they pick up 11, 12, 14, 16. Well, let's just say they pick up a lot of runs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Astros lead it 30-0. Up next for the Rays, Tyler Glasnow. He leads off this.
Mentally, they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes.